Have you ever wondered why humans have different skin colors? Why do some people have very dark skin while others have very light skin? Did ancient humans really go from black to white? The answer is one of the most fascinating stories in human history. Let's travel back more than 100,000 years. Our earliest modern human ancestors evolved in Africa. The environment there was hot, sunny, and filled with intense ultraviolet, or UV, radiation from the sun. Spending every day under such powerful sunlight created a serious challenge. Too much UV radiation could damage the body. It could destroy an important nutrient called folate, which is essential for healthy pregnancies and normal body functions. Over thousands of generations, natural selection favored people with darker skin because it contained more melanin. Melanin is a natural pigment that acts like the body's sunscreen. It absorbs harmful UV rays and protects the skin from damage. So, for early humans living in Africa, dark skin was a major survival advantage. But then something incredible happened. Around 60,000 to 70,000 years ago, groups of humans began leaving Africa. They slowly spread into the Middle East, Europe, Asia, and eventually almost every corner of the world. As they traveled farther north, everything changed. The sunlight became much weaker. Some places had long winters with cloudy skies. In northern Europe, people sometimes experience months with very little sunlight. At first, this might not seem like a problem, but sunlight is actually essential for producing vitamin D in our skin. Vitamin D helps our bodies absorb calcium, keeping our bones and teeth strong. Without enough vitamin D, people can develop weak bones, poor health, and serious medical problems. People with darker skin are naturally better protected from strong sunlight, but the same protection also makes it harder to produce vitamin D when sunlight is scarce. In regions with weak sunlight, this became a disadvantage. Over thousands of years, people whose skin allowed more sunlight to pass through produced vitamin D more efficiently. Those individuals were slightly more likely to survive, stay healthy, and have children. Generation after generation, their genes became more common. Slowly, but very slowly, lighter skin evolved in several human populations. This wasn't a sudden change. It didn't happen in a few generations. It took thousands upon thousands of years. And here's something many people don't know. Human skin color didn't change in just one direction. Different populations evolved differently depending on where they lived. People living near the equator, where sunlight remained intense, generally kept darker skin because it continued protecting them from harmful UV radiation. Meanwhile, populations living in colder regions with less sunlight often evolved lighter skin to help produce enough vitamin D. Even today, this pattern can still be seen around the world. Countries close to the equator often have populations with darker skin. Countries much farther from the equator often have lighter skin. It's an incredible example of humans adapting to different environments. Scientists have also discovered that lighter skin evolved independently in different parts of the world. Europeans and many East Asians both have relatively light skin today, but genetic studies show that some of the genes responsible are different. In other words, evolution found more than one solution to the same environmental challenge. This is called convergent evolution. Another common myth is that one skin color is better than another. That's simply not true. Dark skin is an amazing adaptation for areas with strong sunlight. Light skin is an amazing adaptation for areas with limited sunlight. Neither is superior. Each evolved because it helped people survive where they lived. Even today, if someone with very light skin spends too much time in intense tropical sunlight, they have a higher risk of sunburn and skin damage. On the other hand, someone with very dark skin living in regions with very little sunlight may need more vitamin D from food or supplements. Our bodies still carry the evolutionary history of our ancient ancestors. Every shade of human skin tells part of the same story. A story of migration, a story of survival, a story of adaptation over tens of thousands of years. So, did ancient humans simply go from black to white? Not exactly. The real story is far more interesting. Humans spread across the planet, and as environments change, our bodies adapted in different ways. The result is the incredible diversity of skin colors we see around the world today. And that diversity is one of the greatest examples of evolution in action. If you enjoyed learning about ancient humans and the incredible story of our past, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. What ancient mystery should we explore next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.